Now we take this this rocker arm. It's called a rocker arm. We take this rocker arm for the servo, and we grab this long bar from the kit, and also we use what they refer to as M2 star 8 self-tapping screw from one of these servo bags, and it's one of these two longer ones, so just take one of those, and we are going to put it through the rocker bar. We're going to put it through the acrylic plate, and then we're going to screw it into the second hole on this rocker arm. And they do warn you that if you put your finger on the bottom here, which is what you want to do because you want to get pressure and hold it in place, that when that screw comes through the hole, it's going to poke you in the finger. So let's just first get it started a little bit. Apply a little bit of pressure and go slowly. Okay, so that's not poking my finger yet, but I can feel it. And then, so I'm going to move my finger and try to finish putting this through. You don't want it loose like this, you want it to be tight. But you don't want to screw it too tight because you can strip out this little Teflon rocker arm. So now you can see how that is done. Set that aside. And now we find the main chassis piece. And we are going to put a servo face down with the shaft towards the front of the car, face down into this rectangular hole. So again, thank you Sunfounder for being so organized. M2 10 screw, M2 nuts. Also, I want to give a shout out to a guy named Armando Perez, one of my YouTube channel followers. He was the one that recommended that I take a look at the Sunfounder cars. So this is my first Sunfounder car, and I dedicate it to Armando Perez. Okay. So we're going to want to put the screws through from the top here. This is always tricky because these things are so tiny, and especially this one by the wires. People with small fingers can hopefully do this better than people with big fingers like me. But I've been doing it for a while, so it's just takes a little bit of finesse. You can see I kind of plop that nut right on the screw there with a little touch, and we just have to try to get it started, and there we go. And so now it's started. I'm going to leave this one a little loose for now, put the other one on. And this is always a challenge. I am open to people telling me how they recommend this might be easier. Okay, sometimes if you can't get these nuts on, you can use needle nose pliers. Boy, wouldn't it be great if they made small vice grips type pliers where you could just put that nut into something you can hold, lock it down onto the nut, and then that would probably help. I'm going to go see if I can find some of those. Alright, now we really need to tighten this down further. It's hard to do with just your fingers. So let me look and see, and you're not going to get a nut driver on there, so you need a wrench. There's not enough room between this case and the screw, the nut, to get a nut driver on there. So